We're going on a BC road trip to Kamloops, which is not far from my hometown of Vernon, but it almost feels like it's in another country for some reason. I can't explain why. It's a little bit drier there. The town is located right on the banks of the Thompson River, and it's on the traditional territory of the Kamloops to CHEK people, and it's not too far from Wells Gray Park. And the best waterfall I have ever seen, Helmkin Falls. That waterfall is nuts. Like, I didn't even know I was coming across a waterfall, and then I saw it, and it's wild. You gotta go there. There's quite a few hotels to stay in downtown Kamloops, and if you stay north of Highway 1, you'll be within walking distance of all the best spots downtown. The last time I was here, I stayed at the Best Western Plus. It was nice. I would absolutely recommend it. And I've got 3 things you need to check out during your trip to Kamloops. Number 1 is the BC Wildlife Park. They're a charity that's governed by a board, and their motto is conservation through education. Bears, cougars, bobcats, bugs, lizards, porcupines, lots of birds, all animals that live in BC. They're all there. You can go, you can't pet them, but you can hang out with them. And they have the only spirit bear that's in captivity in North America, which they built $1 million enclosure for. It's illegal to have one in custody. I will tell you all about all of in another story for another day. It's a very long story. Number 2 thing to check out in Kamloops is the farmer's market. And now every town in BC has a farmer's market. If your town doesn't have one, send me an email and I will call your mayor and I will yell at them. But just because you have a farmer's market doesn't mean it's a good one. Kamloops is a good one. The last time I went, it was memorable for a number of reasons, and the main one was bannock. Some CHEK folks had a booth where they were rolling it all out, throwing it into the fryer right there on the street. Fresh bannock is tough to beat, and it's one of the best memories that I have of the farmer's market, was sinking my teeth into some hot, floury goodness. Lastly, but not least, breweries. I haven't had a drink in a few months, and that's my problem, not yours. So your first stop when you get into town is going to be the Noble Pig, which is a brew pub where they have excellent food and, more importantly, excellent beer, right downtown. When you finished your pints and your dinner, head across the street to Red Collar Brewing, which is named that after the owner's dog's collar. Dog was a black lab named Goosey. She wore it while she was alive. She passed away in 2016. Rest in peace, Goosey. They've got a great selection of beers, and they also run a distillery out of the same place there. There's a few other breweries in town that you can and you should check out. Just look them up, and when you're there, tip one back for me, if you would.